What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast, where we talk about everything and anything about Texas. Once again, we got the man, Charles Hips, and today he's going to tell us the whole story on that documentary. Was it real? Was it fake? Who played the role? Who was doing what? For what? What was the system aware of what was going on? You know, was it a dog eat dog world? We all want to know these type of things. Y'all gonna hear from the man. He went through it. And I'm gonna let him speak for it. You go ahead and introduce yourself, Charles. Let them know who you are.
Hey man, how's it going, man? I'm Charles Hill, and I know everybody's been kind of wanting to hear about this documentary thing that we done back 20 years ago, 30 years, yeah, 20 years ago, and there's been a lot of lies and a lot of propaganda told by a lot of people that was in that documentary to cover a whole lot of stuff up. And I don't mind. I've come out. I went through it. I know what happened. I've been out 6 years, and I'm doing good. And I don't mind because it needs to be told. Because there's people
Okay.
going through it right now. That their families, it's hurting their families and everybody, and it needs to stop.
Yes, yes, I agree with you on that, Charles. I agree, man. It seems like the Alabama has this culture. If this happened about 30 years ago, 20 something plus, and they're still popping up in the news. Somebody got tied up. Somebody got a hot shot. You know,
Yeah,
it's rampant.
yeah, it's very real. People think it's not. There's just a bunch of TV show and try to straighten people out that's wrong. It's very real. It happens every day, all day.
Okay, and let's get the audience, man. Let's get the audience on the same page as you are, man, as we are, because they're thinking that they're under the impression that you're a substance abuse user, man. Like that you have no voice, man. Like what you're saying has no merit.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you what, they think I'm a substance abuse user, but I've been on this ankle monitor for 2 years, and I bet I passed 400 piss tests once a week. So I can pretty much back that down, whoever's saying that.
Yeah, and that's
I
coming.
got
Actually,
paperwork a mile long.
that's real good to
I
know,
mean,
man.
I mean, if you see this right here, I've been on that right there. I've been on that right there for 10 months now. So I can't be doing too bad because I'm still sitting here.
Yeah, and that's a real good point, man. Because Mark Mark Mark, his defense right now is saying he's trying to discredit what you're saying by saying that you were a substance abuser. And my point is that regardless if that's true, it's still no reason to justify his actions, you know,
Well, I
on
mean,
anyone.
bottom line is when they were doing that stuff, that was what they used to lure them with substances. I mean,
Okay,
that's just bottom line, of course. And,
okay,
Lamar Moore, he's so eccentric and full of shit. I mean, you say what you want to, but the bottom line is he'll go in one of them cells and suck one to get one.
yeah,
And I know this.
yeah. I mean,
It's just
you're not
I'm
holding.
just making up. I'm still here saying it on live TV. I know this.
Yeah, I mean, you lived through it, man. You went through the experience. I mean, you're not holding nothing back, man. I mean,
You
it is
know,
what it is.
I mean,
He's
I don't have to get on here and talk about this. I could just turn this off and go about my business like I've been doing.
yeah, man.
But
But
I know I've got family, I've got partners in there. I've got buddies of mine that died behind this kind of stuff, and it just ain't right. I mean, I look at it like this: if you're gonna do this man this way and hurt his mama like that, how would you feel if I do you that way and hurt your mama like that? And
yeah,
that's what they don't understand. I mean, there's actually families out there where these kind of predators they extort so much money of them out there in the state of Alabama. There's people losing their homes, they're mortgaging their land and cars and houses and stuff off to get their kids and sons and daughters out of this predicament that these inmates has put them in by extorting them. And I mean, what do you do when your kid calls home and you're on face talk on the phone and you're tied up in a corner being